Good morning, prairie dogs, and welcome back. We sure did miss you guys while you were out, but we do have some updates around campus that you'll be seeing, and we're ready to jump right into our announcements for this week. And of course, what kind of day would it be if it wasn't a marvelous Monday? So I hope everyone is having a marvelous Monday as we get started back up again. And make sure that on Mondays we wear our Marvel gear. So look forward to seeing everyone's Marvel gear today on this marvelous Monday. And if you would, go ahead and please stand now for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Thank you, prairie dogs. And one of the first things that some of you guys saw that was updated while we were out is we do have our drop-off area in the bus area in the back that you'll see that there are some arrows now and some paws. So for our parents, please make sure that you pull up to the end of the lane, and this will allow more cars into the area without blocking traffic into the street. And then do not exit your vehicle, parents. We will be there to help assist getting students out of the car. And if there's other equipment that needs to be removed from the vehicle, that way we can keep traffic moving safely and on time. Students, make sure that when you exit your vehicle, you make sure to walk directly onto the sidewalk. And then once you're on the sidewalk, please make sure to walk in the area where the paws are painted. And again, that's for your safety. Now, you'll also see these areas painted in the front for our pickup area. And we do ask that our walkers gate, now you'll see that there are arrows that will separate so that our parents, you can line up so that we have more organization and better safety for our students at release. Now, our systems are only going to work as good as we follow them. So parents, please make sure that you're picking up on the right side, and then you're walking out with your student on the left side. Now, you'll also see that parents, we do have our second gate that's only supposed to be for cars, and we've had parents picking up students there. We're asking that you please do not use this gate and instruct your student to be over at the walkers gate so we can get all of our students back off campus, but safely. And then you'll see at the drive-up gate, students, make sure that if you are getting picked up by the drive-up gate, you need to make sure you're listening for your name. We have a lot of students that are playing and not listening to your name. And then there is the green area that's painted. Do not enter the green area until you have been called. And then make sure to report to the number you were called to. And you'll see that the numbers are there painted nice and dark for you to see. Make sure to stand right behind them so that you're ready to go. This helps all traffic flow while remaining safe. Now, again, all of these systems only work as good as we all execute them together. So families, please make sure that we're doing our best to make sure that we are following these guidelines to make sure that all of our students are getting home in an appropriate time, but of course, most importantly, is that they're getting there safely. And then you'll see the same area in our pickup, TK, and kinder areas. You'll see that arrows leading up to the gate and then arrows leading back away from the gate. So please make sure that when you're there to pick up your student, to line up where the arrows are going to the gate. And then after you've picked up your student, go ahead and exit the sidewalk through the other way. That way we don't have confusion with students getting picked up by people that they're not supposed to be with. And that way we can control our gates and our students a little bit better. But again, all of these systems really will work better if we're all working on them together. So families and students, there's some new information for our drop-off and pickup areas. Now, in November, we will be celebrating and honoring National Native American Heritage Month. Now, Native American Heritage Month, why is it important? Well, first is the rich history that Native Americans have on this land and all of that they've done with the contributions that they've made. And the government system that we use is a lot like those that were from those first Native Americans. And so this month, we will be celebrating different people that are of Native American heritage and different ways of living. So we look forward to learning more about Native Americans in this Native American Heritage Month. And we want to say a great first season to our cross-country team. They had a cross-country meet in Livingston the day that we were tracking off. And then last week they had one at Buhack Colony High School. So great first season to all of our cross-country athletes. And we look forward to seeing you guys come back out for track in the spring. Now, today, your teacher will be showing you the expectations rules video as a reminder that once we get started back up, you've had a couple weeks off, so we just want to make sure that everyone is refreshed of the expectations and rules out on the blacktop and playground areas. And thank you, Ms. Mooneyham, for bringing us our pause room tip of the week, which is worry. So you'll see that we had anger, now we have worry. Worry is thinking that something bad is going to happen. It can make you feel nervous, anxious, sick, or scared. It asks the question, what if such and such happens? And it gets the answer from whatever your brain tells it to think. When worry becomes too big, it can make you miss out on things that are fun and good for you. And so you can see a lot of different things that we worry about. Okay, so what can we do instead of worrying? Well, to reduce worry, question it. Is it 100% true? Talk to someone about it. Close your eyes and take deep breaths. Listen to music, sing, or play an instrument. Write your feelings down on paper. Draw pictures, read, or play a game. Eat healthy, get rest, and exercise. And tell yourself that everything will be okay. And there's also one other thing that you can do in asking yourself, what is versus what if? And to give us a little more about that, we have our worry song.
When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last. When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last. Joey's teacher comes by and asks,
Joey, is everything all right?
Joey isn't sure what to say. He tells his teacher how he wants to play, but his tummy aches and he feels afraid. His teacher says,
Hey, it's okay. We all get nervous. Adults too. Yeah. But when you're worried, here's what to do. Instead of imagining what might be, try to focus on what is happening. See? Close your eyes. Breathe deep. Focus on one or two sounds.
Joey takes a breath and wow, he starts to calm right down.
See?
He closes his eyes and breathes. He can hear laughter and the wind in the trees.
Tell yourself it's gonna be okay. Your worries might not come true anyway.
So Joey thinks it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not fast, it'll be fun to play.
And one more thing before you run off. You can always talk to a friend, teacher, or aunt, or anyone who will listen and care. When you're worried, the ones you love will be there.
When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last. When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last.
Alrighty, Prairie Dogs. So instead of worrying about what if, just worry about what is. There's a lot of different things. Again, look at the list here of different things that you can do to help reduce your worry. So thank you again to Miss Mooneyham for this week's pause tip. All right. And our band schedule for this week, as we get right back into it, don't forget Mondays and Thursdays is our trumpets and trombones, while Tuesday we have clarinets and saxophones, Wednesday we have flute and percussion, and then Friday we have everyone, the clarinets, saxophones, flutes, and percussion together. So that's our schedule for this week. Don't forget those instruments, and don't forget that to be practicing. Okay, we do have an exciting opportunity that fourth grade will be coming around. They're having a fundraiser. So the fundraiser will begin and all orders and money will be due for the Seas Candy fundraiser by November 15th. And on December 13th, that's when all the candy arrives that you'll be able to then give out for Christmas presents. So our Seas Candy fundraiser for fourth grade will be beginning today, and then make sure to have all that money turned in by the 15th. And we also have kindergarten who will be selling turkey grams. So turkey grams will be on sale in the before and after school starting tomorrow through the 15th. And then those will be delivered before we go off on our Thanksgiving break. Now, because of our Friday holiday that's coming up, we do not have an early release day this week. So no early release day this week because of our Friday holiday. And picture day, we do have retakes. So this will be for retakes only on Thursday, November 9th. Now this will be students that have money for pictures and new students only. So if you are sending your student for picture retakes, make sure to send them with their order, or for our new students, we'll be pulling you for your pictures as well. And again, that will be on Thursday, November 9th. We do have Flagpole, but it's not on Friday this week because of Friday. We do have a holiday, but this Thursday we will have an indoor flagpole where Miss Saley's class will come help with the flag salute, and then we'll have our president, Christina, and our vice president, Azucena, helping us out with the announcements on that day. So again, that's this Thursday. And you will start learning a little bit more in your classes throughout the next week before November 14th, which we will have our inaugural Ruby Bridges Walk to School Day. Now, this event will take place on Tuesday, November 14th, and the activity will begin at about 9:30. Now, we are asking that on Tuesday, everyone wear purple. Now, we will be learning more about Ruby Bridges, like I said, in our classes throughout this next week. And so she is a very important figure, and we'll talk more on Tuesday, November 14th, about the contributions that she has made to public education and to each one of us and what we should be thankful for. So we have that coming up next Tuesday, November 14th. Make sure that you wear purple. And again, we have Mr. Gerardo and Mr. Donnie making sure to ask us to make sure we're keeping the restrooms clean and our campus clean. You'll see these two working hard every day all around campus, making sure that we have the things that we need. So let's make sure that we're doing our part in keeping our campus clean, especially our restrooms. So thank you in advance for making sure to help Mr. Gerardo and Mr. Donnie. And we will not have school on Friday, and this is to observe Veterans Day. And remember, for Veterans Day, we thank all those who have served in any of the branches of our armed service. So we do want to say thank you to our veterans on every day for what they have provided for us in this country, but especially when we observe Veterans Day this Friday. Now, Veterans Day will fall this year on Saturday. And for our quote of the week, coming from the Plains Indians, give me knowledge so I may have kindness for all. And I think for me, what that means is that the knowledge is understanding about different people. And when you understand about different people, then you can have kindness towards them. So let's make sure that we're practicing learning about everyone, which is giving me knowledge, and then make sure that we're showing kindness to all. And that's the second part of the quote, so I may have kindness for all. All right, and let's not forget that we do have our peace path, that if we're about to make a bad decision, let's stop, talk it out, walk away, make a new friend, and get help. And as always, we want to see you with that positive plan every day, being present at school, always kind, working hard, and being successful. And ignore that. It is not the last week until October break. We just got back. We're back from our October break. All right, Prairie Dogs, that's what we have for you for announcements for today. Make sure that we are having a great week and we are working hard. And remember, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Welcome back, Prairie Dogs. We missed you. Make sure to hold tight for our birthday announcements.